Hi guys, I'm Andy and welcome back to Backpacking UK. If hiking, backpacking and wild camping are your thing, then please subscribe because that's what this channel's all about. Today I'm going to be pitching up my brand new Quechua Air Seconds 4.1 air tent. The 4.1 basically means it's a 4-man tent, and the 0.1 means it's got 1 bedroom. But it's got big bedroom, it's 2.8 metres by 2.1. Perfect for a family of like 2 adults and 2 children, absolutely spot on for that. This is the fresh and black model, which costs a little bit more, but I think it's well worth it. It's got full blackout in that bedroom, and the fresh bit means it reduces the heat build up within the tent, so you're more likely to get a better night's sleep. So it's well worth paying the extra for it. Now this is an air tent. It means you pump it up and one person can pitch this big family tent. That's air tents are the way to go. You don't want to be pitching up an enormous tent with poles. Leave them in the past. Air tent's the way forward. Now this cost me £280, which is full retail price, but anyone that shops in Decathlon knows just how cheap it is in there, and all their products represent excellent value for money. Now, because it had a very specific 7 psi pressure for the air tent, I bought myself an extra £20. I got this special tent pump, and it's got a gauge on here, which basically goes up to 10 psi, so you can really gauge it accurately to get the 7 psi required to pitch this tent. So that's enough for me talking about it. It's rammed full of features, but I'm going to pitch it first and then show you in a second. Right, so I've got this Quechua Air Seconds 4.1 tent laid out. As you can see, it's a big family tent with a big footprint. You just got to be really careful where you're pitching this, and just take a bit of time just to go through the ground, just to make sure you're pitching it perfectly, because you don't want to be moving a tent of this size around. So this is it all spread out. Now let's start blowing it up. Okay, so this is the pump, really easy display. It's even got the number 7 in red, so you know exactly where to aim for. Dead easy foot pump, and it's got adapters on the end here, which just nicely go in and you can start pumping it up. As easy as that. Okay, so that's the first baffle done, probably took about 60 seconds. Okay, that's the second baffle done, again took about 30 seconds. I'm guessing it's because there's a huge air chamber in the pump, but so far really easy. Okay, third baffle's blown up, now to start pegging it out. Okay, so this Quechua tent's all pitched up. Let's take a look around. It's lovely, it's really nice. Lovely 4-man tent. This is the 4-person tent bedroom at the back. You do need a lot of space to pitch this tent. I've got to tell everyone that. I mean, this garden's like a decent size. It's taken up the whole garden. So let's just finish taking you for a walk round, and then let's get inside and take a look. Okay, let's have a look inside. All I had to do just to finish the tent off was just to put 1 pole up here just to keep the little canopy up, and another pole here, just an extendable bowl just to add a bit of strength. But this is it. It's huge, I can't believe it. That's a huge living area, that is. And then this is the full blackout bedroom, which really is blacked out. So you can see you've got a vent at the top, vent at the bottom, you've got side pockets on one side, side pockets on the other, and you've got this whacking great big door. Again, it's just perfect for a family. You can keep this fully open if you wish. Another couple of pockets there, It's really nice, but all of this is pre-assembled, so you don't do any of this. You just leave this up. I should think this tent, just to get it to this stage, took about 15 minutes. So here you'll see, you've got a window here. Okay, just a bit of Velcro in here. You've got another clip here. See, you've got a nice big window here on one side, and then the other side you've got a zip up here and another nice big window here. Okay, I've tightened all the ropes up now, so let's have a proper look. It's nice and taut. Just put the window down at the front and the sides so you can actually have a look in too. It's lovely, it's so nice. As you can see, there's a dog bed in there. We're going to give it a good test tonight. Like I say, it's a lovely big tent. You do need a big area for it, no doubt about that. So glad I bought it. We had a 3-person tent before this, just simply not big enough. So you've got a lovely nice mesh window here, so you can keep the ventilation, but you can keep the midgies and mozzies out. Undo the door inside here. Got like a plastic window here, and on the other side another mesh window to keep the midgies and mozzies out. Lots of mesh here too, and we're just about to open the vents up at the back, but this bedroom window has got mesh here. So I mean, I'm really confident that in the summer this is going to be a cracking family tent. So just show you the vent at the top of the living area. Just open that, you can see, just ventilates it really nicely. Inside the main living space, you've got a couple of pockets there. One's already been used for a water bottle. You've got another sort of lantern fixing there. Just open this up. One thing's quite nice, you've got a lantern point there and a lantern point there as well. So if you did need to keep one side lit, you could do. So all in all, this Quechua Air Seconds 4.1 air tent did take just 20 minutes for me solely to put this up. So I can't recommend it enough so far. I'll sleep in it tonight and just report back tomorrow. Morning. We had a bit of an eventful night last night. From nowhere, wind came in about 2 o'clock in the morning and kept us up for about an hour and a half. Some of it may be the tent's fault. It's got really good ventilation, and I think what was happening is some of the wind was coming through the vent in the roof, which was coming down and causing the front door to flap. I'll have a look at that to see if there's anything I can do there. But to be fair, we've got 2 big chestnut trees at the back which were rustling around anyway, so that probably would have kept us up anyway. So this Quechua Air Seconds 4.1 tent, I think it's absolutely brilliant. I love this huge living area. I think it's 6.5 square meters. It's quite heavy to carry around, 14.5 kilos, but then if you're just taking it to campsites, that shouldn't be too bad. And certainly sleeping area out the back, that's really good. I'm really impressed with that. And it's a true blackout bedroom too. So yeah, I'd give this probably 9 out of 10. I think value for money. It's an enormous tent, and including the pump, you're going to get a couple of pence change out of £300, which you can't grumble really. If you went for a big brand, you're going to be looking at what, 2.5 times this price, I should think. So it's a cracking tent, I think this one is. Definitely recommend it. So check out my reviews because I've got lots out there. Hopefully I'll see you soon.